I've been a poet all my professional life, and Liberation Narratives is a collected works from 1966 to 2009. Coming out of the Black Arts Movement, being one of the architects of that movement, many people remember me as Don L. Lee. My third book, Don't Cry Scream, which is a part of Liberation Narratives, sold about 75,000 copies, which is unusual for a poet. And so I wanted to kind of make the connection between the Black Arts Movement, between the Black Empowerment Movement, Civil Rights Movement, all the way up through to hip-hop, to show that those poets who are essentially making their mark stand on the shoulders of myself, Baraka, Sonia Sanchez, Nikki Giovanni, and others, just as I stood on the shoulders of Langston Hughes and Gwendolyn Brooks. And that there's this tradition that if you are serious about the literature, you are informed by the literature that preceded you. As a young poet, I was responding more and more to the politics around me. As we moved into the 80s and the 90s, the demands on me were different, but at the same time, we were building these independent institutions in the Black community here in Chicago, Third World Press, and we have 4 schools, preschool, 2 elementary schools, and a high school. And so we come to Liberation Narratives. The major difference is that the later work is more tempered. I think it has the same sense of urgency, but obviously I think I'm a better poet now than I was 40 years ago. This is the title poem to Liberation Narratives. It may be a man's world, yet it's women who write music that navigates the harmony that grows children, drives learning, prepare knives for the cutting of green beans and lies, while dodging genocide and rape, as men who run the world, bathed in the power of extreme illusion, overuse collateral damage, and deficit language to justify it's a man's world. If the world loses elephants, dolphins, polar bears, frogs, trees, the ability of the majority to do good, clean water, prayer, and meditation in all languages, if the world loses love across borders, honest vegans and vegetarians, a mother's love, a father's caring, children dancing to knowledge and colors, artists not lying for money, privilege, or fame, if the world loses books, newspapers, clear thinkers, practical doers, poets, promising futures for the great majority, rainforests, a world vocabulary that accents yes and possibilities rather than no and you can't do that, if the world loses the great apes, schools, giraffes, salmon, the coral reefs, insects, worms, organic farmers, compost, green tea, workers who use their hands to build and repair stuff, North and South poles, teachers, people of faith, engineers, wheat grass, carrot juice, oatmeal, and 7-grain bread. If the world loses you and water, yes, presses you and the daily taste of life, it finally means that we lost butterflies yesterday and failed our children.